I'm Charles Crook. I'm from Wimberley, Texas. I've got conductive hearing loss. I was about 15. I was a theater kid, worked at several theaters around town, and I began to notice that I had to always make sure my left ear was towards the orchestra pit. Then I began to have trouble finding pitch. I began noticing that I didn't make auditions, I didn't get parts. So it was probably in my late teens that I really began to notice that the music was no longer an option for me. So I took another path in life, had a successful life doing something else, but always missed music.
I first met Mr. Crook about 1.5 years ago. He initially came in just for ear infection, ear cleaning. Generally on our ear patients, we like to get a hearing test just to get a sense of their hearing. And I was really surprised that he had such a big conductive component. So his nerve and organ were working like it should, but the sound could not get in as a result of his previous surgeries. The right ear was pretty maximal loss, and the left ear had quite a bit of loss too. And so I just thought he'd be an excellent candidate for the osseous implant.
I was wheeled into the surgery room and out I went. And I woke up. I didn't have any nausea or illness. Everything was fine. I felt hardly any soreness at all. The incision was tight. It healed very evenly. I think you can barely even see scars. I had very little problem recovering from it. It was very easy surgery, I thought.
Surgery took about 2.5 hours or so. He went home the same day. Really didn't have any problems afterwards. The incisions healed really nicely, pretty minimal soreness. And then I actually got to be there when the audiologist activated his device. And it was really cool to watch him experience that sound for the first time. And then I've seen him back several times since then. And it's been really neat to hear his experience in the world, and particularly with his hobby as a musician, and the different things that he's noticed that I wouldn't even, have thought would be an option for him.
The amount of information that they provided compared to the previous hearing aids was extraordinary. It was not just volume. I'm talking about the amount of information that comes in through the hearing aids. You hear harmonics that you hadn't heard before. I hear there are lots of subtle parts of music that you don't normally perceive, that you hear subtle harmonics, overtones, octaves that ring with these hearing aids.
This is a really fun procedure for me, in particular doing the osseous implant, because technically it's a pretty easy surgery. It's a pretty straightforward surgery, very low risk. It's a quick surgery, patients recover really quick, and the results are dramatic. So it's pretty minimal effort for amazing improvements in people's quality of life. And it's just really cool to be able to be a part of that.